Hello, this is Josh Gaming here, and welcome back to another Let's Play on the MotoGP 17. Yes, it's Thursday, and we've switched over back to Managerial Career for this episode. And the next race we're on is Aragon, and just letting you know, guys, I really hate Aragon, and that's the track we're going to be on in today's episode. So we'll switch back over to Managerial Career, and it's episode 8, and we're doing the next 3 races. So we're doing Aragon, Motegl, and Phillip Island, I think, as well. So yeah, we're going to be doing 3 rounds, only race, and hopefully it goes pretty well. So if you did see yesterday's episode, it was my first episode on Rider Career. It did actually go pretty well. I really enjoyed it. So what the timetable is, by the way, now is Rider Career is going to be on Wednesdays, and Managerial Career is going to be on Thursdays now. So Managerial Career is going to be next Thursday as well, and then the Thursday after, and after that, and then Rider Career is going to be the same Wednesday, and then Wednesday after, and blah 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 blah. So yeah, we've switched back to Managerial, and we're going to be doing the next race, which is an Aragon, my worst track ever, because I think we've got to say this episode is going to be called Jack versus Aragon, because I really hate it. So anyway, let's come do it anyway, and let's come to see how it goes. And I'm at the back of the grid as well, so hopefully it should go pretty good. And also, another thing I've not realised is I've got a new bike as well. I've upgraded to a KTM as well. So yeah, managed to get myself a KTM. Yeah, I managed to get myself a KTM, like you can probably kind of see, instead of like Mahindra. And it is a lot quicker as well, so yeah, let's go and see how it goes. And I'm at the back of the grid. Let's go and see how the worst dreaded track goes, because I really hate this track. Let's go and see how it goes. Oh, okay. Oh, not a bad start. Not a bad start at the moment. Not made a bad start at the moment. Let's take out these guys. Oh, let's go get past Suzuki. There we go. Managed to get him back there. Ramirez. Yep, so finally upgrade to a new bike, and we've got a KTM as well. And yeah, we're gonna be on this bike until Moto 2 ends. Well, not Moto 2, I mean Moto 3 ends, sorry. We're going to be on this bike until Moto 3 ends, and then we'll be on to Moto 2 in next week's episode. So yeah, that's when that's going to be. And yeah. Because I really wanted to swap bikes as well. It's because that Mahindra was getting a little bit boring, so I decided to myself that I'm going to try and swap bikes and all that. So yeah, but yeah, not being too bad at the moment. We're in the points at the moment. We're in 14th place. Not too bad, but the next guy we've got is Rodrigo, so hopefully we can get him on the inside. But we can, because he's got a KTM as well, so hopefully we can get him. There we go, we've got Rodrigo on the inside there. So now we've switched to 13th place. Antonio's up next. I think we're going to get him. Yep, there we go, on the inside, and we managed to get him in that corner. So we're doing pretty well so far, but probably not the best starts we've had. But oh, Rodrigo's trying to push me out the way. Oh no, we've got him back though. Managed to get Rodrigo back on that side there. Try and switch to the inside. Minio's up next. Hopefully we can get him. Oh, there we go. Try and get Minio on the inside. Bastianini. Get Bastianini on the inside. And it looks like I've got Aragon as well. So now we're up to 9th place. This is actually going really good, and we've still got one more lap to go, so it doesn't matter. Antonelli's up next. Hopefully we can get him. Yes, yeah, guys. If any of you don't know what this series is, I'm going to probably mention it now. If any of you guys are new on the channel and you don't know what this series is, what I'm trying to do in this series is I'm trying to complete Managerial Career and Rider Career with winning a success. Because it does say it in the title screen. Well, I mean, it says it in the description, saying I've got to complete Rider Career and Managerial Career. But yeah, if you don't know what the series is, I'm trying to complete Managerial and Rider Career to try and defend myself. And it's going pretty well at the moment in the series. I'm actually doing really well. Because I'm kind of like 8 episodes as well, so quite surprised actually. Because I've only just started Rider Career. I started that yesterday. So make sure. So hopefully you really enjoyed my first episode of doing Rider Career. It was actually a really good episode. I actually really enjoyed it. It was actually one of the fun episodes I've done. It was actually really good. But hopefully that goes for a success next week. But we'll have to go and see how it goes. But yeah, the series is I'm trying to complete those two without trying to defend. So yeah, that's the series. And at the moment we've got Phillip Island up next. So we're going to try and get on the inside, I think. Here we go. There we go. We managed to get Phillip. Got a little bit wide though, but I think we've cut it back. Yes, we have. There we go. Now we're up to 6th place now. Hopefully we can win at my dreaded circuit. That's if we will. Oh, someone's crashed. Someone has crashed. I don't know who that was. Let me just have a look. It's not coming up on the screen at the moment, so I don't know who that was that crashed. It was Kennett. Aaron Kennett has crashed out on the Cassini Honda. So Aaron Kennett has crashed out, and after all that, we're up to 2nd place. So it looks like that's Joe and me are ahead of us, I think then. So. And also guys, I will be starting the MotoGP Pro Challenge as well. I'm not going to start it straight away, just because I don't want to really start it yet. But I want to let you guys know that I will be starting the MotoGP Pro Challenge that's just updated to MotoGP 17. Because yesterday when I actually loaded up the game, it actually had an update. And the update was actually the MotoGP Pro Challenge that they've actually just put on the game. Yeah, that was actually the new one. So yeah, I will be definitely starting the MotoGP Pro Challenge. But I'm not going to start it at the moment because I want to get a lot of careers sorted first before I do start that. So yeah, I will let you guys know of when I'm starting the MotoGP Pro Challenge. I did actually go on it yesterday, and it's actually, I think it's like a challenge you've got to do. I don't actually know what it is. I think it's just like a challenge that you've got to do. But yeah, I will let you guys know when I'm starting that. Oh, Joe Mia's just crashed. Oh, it looks like someone else has crashed as well. And I'm going to win. I'm going to win my dreaded circuit. Oh, did you actually see Joe Mia's crash? Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't actually know I was going to win that. Did you actually see Joe Mia's crash? He just literally crashed on that corner. Like basically I just said about that Pro Challenge, Joe Mia just literally crashed on that corner. And that's it, I've won. I don't know how I managed to win that, but I managed to win at my dreaded circuit at Aragon, because I thought I was going to get 2nd place, but I just realised that Joe and Mia crashed, and that gave me a good opportunity to get in the lead, and I managed to win it. Thank you, Joe and Mia, for crashing, by the way, because I would have thought I didn't want to win that race, but I've done it. I have won my dreaded circuit at Aragon. So I think someone else crashed as well. I don't know who that was in the background, but I know that Joe and Mia did, but I'm not quite sure who else did. But Joe and Mia, he's got 10th place as well. That's going to be good for the championship as well. Let's go and see what that's done to the championship. I'm now 25 points ahead of Kennett now. I've got 284 and Kennett's got 259. Mia is still in 3rd, but he's 63 points behind with 221. That was not good for Joe and Mia, and it looks like that Honda, KTM are now in 2nd. That's actually my contract. Honda is still in the lead by 66. Mahindra are in 3rd, and Peugeot are in 4th. So KTM have slipped into the contracts in 2nd place. And I managed to win on my new bike, the KTM, as well. It was actually really good. Managed to win on my KTM bike as well. At least we've managed to win on our KTM as well, our new bike. And it looks like I've unlocked some more riders. Because they do actually get all the 4-stroke riders on this one as well, so it's pretty good. there we go. I've managed to get my first win at Aragon. So now let's go and move on to, I think it's Motegl next. So let's go and move on to that one. It's the Japanese Grand Prix. So Jack versus Aragon is finished. So yeah, we can go and move on to the next one now. So the next one is, I think it's Motegl, I think. I might quickly have a look what it is. We've got another activity today. Let's go and skip that. Let's go and do the social network, because we can do anything. And yeah. So the next one is Motegl at Japan. That is the next one. So yeah, let's go and do it then, shall we? Let's go straight into it. We've got only race on once again. Got 3 laps, and it's options only. So yeah, let's go and begin Motegl then. Let's go and see how this one goes. This one's actually not too bad. This one, I think it's my second favourite circuit actually. It's my second favourite one I like. So hopefully this one will go pretty good. And then after this one, we have got Phillip Island, and Phillip Island is actually I think it's one of the shortest tracks actually. I know it's one of the shortest tracks anyway in the MotoGP category, but yeah, I do like that track as well. So I've got 2 of my favourite tracks coming up right now on this episode. And then in the next episode, we'll be doing the last 2 rounds at Sepang and Sepang and Valencia, and then we'll be moving up to Moto2 next. So that'll be really good as well, because Valencia is one of my favourite tracks as well. So
hello and welcome to
it looks like it is going to be a wet weather race as well. Just realised it is going to be a wet race as well. Well, it's my second wet race of actually, because I know that I had my wet race in, what track was it? Was it Assen? I think it was. Was it Assen? Yeah, I think it was Assen. I think I had my first wet weather race, but yeah, this is going to be my second one. So I'm going to turn the audio down for this one, just because I've had it on for 1 race. So I am going to turn the master volume down, so you can only hear my voice. And I'm just going to quickly check if I've done the brakes. There we go. Just done the brakes. And there we go. Let's go and do my second race on the KTM. So after these ones, we've got 2 more races at Sepang and Valencia, and then after that, we've got our debut for Moto2. So yeah, I'm looking forward to Moto2. I have to go and see what it's like, and that's why I'm trying to save up a lot of credits to try and get a Moto2 bike, because I do not have any idea what Moto2 bike I'm going to have. So I will let you guys know for when I do start Moto2. Because it should be pretty good actually starting Moto2, because I need to try and save up on a bike. So yeah, I will let you guys know for that. But at the moment, we're in 22nd place, so we've made up 10 places in that first corner, because we're up to 22nd place. Hopefully we can get some more on this side here. Oh, it looks like we've made some more on that side. It looks like Bastianini is quite far down again. Bastianini is only in 19th place. He's really struggling at the moment, Bastianini. Looks like he's gone down the pack at the moment. But at least this KTM is a lot more quicker than that Mahindra, because I was looking forward to buying a new bike. So it's actually good that I got a KTM instead of a Honda. Because the KTM is the second most popular bike. So, well, in the I would say in the Moto3 class. Oh, I've gone wide through there. That's okay. I've not too bad. I'm not in the points at the moment yet. Oh, sorry, lovely Eli. I literally just knocked Olivier Eli out the way there. So that was my fault, because I went dreadfully into that corner. But anyway, we're in the points now anyway. So that's really good. Next guy we've got is Rodrigo. That was perfect through there. Then we've got DeLillo up next. Should get him on this corner. Let's try and get him on. Oh no, we're not going to get him on that inside. Oh, okay. Rodrigo just went straight into back of me there, and that has actually just made me go wide. So DeLillo has managed to get me back, and unfortunately Rodrigo went straight into my bike and knocked himself over. So yeah, that was technically his fault, because yeah. But anyway, let's try and see if we can catch DeLillo back up. Oh! Sorry, DeLillo, I nearly knocked you down there. My brakes are not really good, are they? I've actually got auto brake switched off now, by the way, because I know that in probably the past episodes I've actually had auto brake on, and I know it's been a bit weird. So I'm sorry that I've turned it off, because because I think auto brake's a lot better off because you can just brake when you want. Because when you're using auto brake, it's just so annoying. Because even on like the F1 games, like Formula 1 and all that, they actually have assists turned on that. Like you can have all your brakes turned on and all that, like your front brake and your auto brake. So, but yeah, every time when I'm in this game, I like to turn it off, just because it's just a lot easier. And hopefully we can win at the Japan race, because at the moment we're in the wet conditions and we've just gone wide again. And we're only in 9th, and we've still got a lap to go, so we need to try and do some catching up to do here. We've got Phillip Island up next. We should hopefully get him at some point on here. Oh, wide. Fine. Right, I need to try and get Phillip Island here. Might try and drag him on the inside. Oh, there we go. Managed to get him there. That was a really good overtake there. Next up is Antonelli. Hopefully we can get him on this side. Right, if Antonelli just moves out the way, there we go. Right, managed to get him. There we go. Oh, Jorge Martin's up next, and it looks like Jorge Martin's quite far down as well. Because he's usually at the front, but it looks like he's dropped down slightly, but doesn't matter, we don't care. Oh, it looks like Antonelli's got me back, but we're going to try and get him on the inside. Switch to the right-hander, and it looks like Antonelli has got me back again, so it looks like Antonelli wants to go for a fight on that Red Bull. But he's on the same bike, so... Oh, it looks like we are slipping down slightly there. So we've got another lap to go, and we're only in 8th place. Oh, there we go, we've got Antonelli back. Let's see if we can get Jorge Martin up here. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. We managed to get Jorge Martin through there. Aragon is up next, the guy that crashed in the last round. So I don't actually know where he ended up, actually. I actually know where he ended up, because he did crash, didn't he? And hopefully Joe and Mia don't crash this time either, because I don't know because I know that someone's in the lead. I think that is actually Joe and Mia. I think he's actually in the lead. I think he is actually in the lead. Despite for after his horrible crash after Aragon, he's now slipped himself back in the lead. So hopefully he didn't do it at this one. Oh, we are going on a fight at the moment, though. Oh, gone wide. Oh dear, this is not going very well at the moment for Motegl. I don't think we're going to win, though, but if we can get a third or a second, this will be a lot more better. I might try and push these out the way, because they're going to be in the way. There we go, managed to get them back through there. We are actually pretty good through here. So if we can get that second place, that'll be much more better. Because I think Mia's just too far ahead. I don't actually think we're going to catch him in this final lap. So if we can get Mingo and Booliger on this side, we'll be able to get him into that corner. Right, Mia, get out of the way. Thank you very much. Right, if we can get Booliger through here, we'll be having a good advantage. Right, let's try and get Booliger. There we go. Managed to get him on that side. And we're now up to second place. We're not going to catch Mia up, but it'll be a good idea if we can get a big gap to try and get that second place, because it looks like Booliger's trying to get me back at the moment, but he's not going to get me back. Oh, I think he is going to get me back. Oh, don't get me back. Oh, it's not. Oh no, it's Mia. Oh, Mia, get out of the way. Mia wants to get me back. Oh, it's level pegging at the moment on the straight, but is my bike going to be quicker? I think my bike is going to be slightly quicker than Camino, but I really want to get second here. Oh, let's go on the inside. Come on, go on the inside. Oh, come on. Oh, gone wide. Yes, we're still in second. And a little bit of a fight there, but if we can get second now, this will be really good. Right, into the last flip-flop corner, onto the straight, sliding all over the place. I think we're going to get second place. Mia's going to win. And there we go, managed to get second place in Motegl. Not too bad, but at least we've got a little bit of a gap to Minio and Booliger, because there are actually slightly advantage. And there we go. So Mia managed to win that one. I got a 1.7 behind in second place. Let's see what that's done to the championships. At the moment, I'm now 34 points ahead, and I've now got over 300 points now to Aragon in second, and Mia is still third still. But I've just realised now that I've got over 304 points now, and Honda is still leading by 71 over KTM. So, yeah, now over 300 points now. 300 points fourth. 304 now. Looks like Mia and Billiger managed to get the podium. So there we go, guys. That was that one. So now then, let's go and move on to the very final one, which is Phillip Island. And it's quite an easy track as well, so yeah, I don't need to talk anymore. Let's just go and move straight onto it, and we can go and do it. And then after that, we've got 2 more rounds left, and then that'll be the end here. There we go, Phillip Island. Let's go and move on to it straight away, because we don't need to do anything. And here we are, Phillip Island. It's quite a good track, this one. I really like this track. It's not one of the best tracks, but I do like it. It's a really good circuit. So it's been really good. It's been really good on the MotoGP category. Even in the past MotoGP years, it's been really good as well. Even in the past MotoGP years, it's been really good as well. And yeah, let's go and see how it goes for this round. Hopefully, it goes pretty well. And so yeah, guys, in the next episode, we'll be moving on to Sepang and Valencia, the final 2 races of Moto3, and then we'll be moving on to a new season in Moto2, and hopefully that should go a lot better. Because now that I will be switching qualifying back up as well when I get to Moto2. Yeah, I will let you guys know that I will be switching back to that. So I just need to very quickly just do my settings before I head out, because I like to put those on disc 1. There we are, let's go and move on straight to the race, and hopefully this one goes really good, but hopefully I can get another win. And it's going to be a dry race, so hopefully we can win this one on my KTM bike. And this is the 3rd to last race, and then after this we've got 2 more races, and then that is the end of Moto3. Alright then, let's go, and it looks like we've got a good start at the moment. Actually, we've had a really good start at the moment. Quite a good start at the moment. So we're up to 25th place. Oh, Ray Herrera's not getting out of the way. Thank you. Here we go. I'm actually good through this corner, by the way. This corner is really good. I'm really good through this corner. And look at that, we are 18th already as well. This is actually going really well at the moment. Guevara's up next. And hopefully we can get a good advantage on him. There we go. Managed to get him through there. It looks like DeLillo has moved up slightly. It looks like Billiger's quite far down this time than what he was in the last race. So I think he managed to get 3rd in the last race, but he's not 3rd now. Oh, someone's crashed. Oh, that was Antonelli that just crashed. Antonelli has gone down in the ditch. Antonelli's gone down. So I've made my way up to 11th now. There's actually spread the bikers out slightly. Alright, next guy is Lively Loy. There we go. Sorry, Lively Loy, by the way, I did actually crash you in the last round, but doesn't matter. Right, next guy is Filipotio. Hopefully we can get him. I think we're going to try and get him, because we're in 11th at the moment. And it is still the first lap, so it's going pretty well. I can probably get him on the straight, actually. He's on a Honda and I'm on a KTM. Oh no, he's on a KTM. No, both on KTMs. Bassinini's on a Honda. Let's try and see if we can get the pace down. 10th out of 32. Made 12 places up in that corner. No, 22 places. Sorry, not 12. 22 places I made up in that corner. Made up in that lap. Really good through here. Let's try and see if we can get the pace. Oh, there we go. Managed to get me out. Look at that. Managed to get about 4 riders in that corner. And now we're in 6th place. And we've still got 1 more lap to go. So I think it is going to be a victory here. But hopefully we can keep the pace down. It looks like Minio's trying to fight me back. Minio's trying to get me back. But he's not going to get me. Oh, that was the lag, by the way. The lag was causing me a little bit there. And I've gone wide. Really, really wide through there. But hopefully we can get Minio on the outside. And there we are. Managed to get him back. There was a little bit of a lag there, and unfortunately it involved me going crashing. Lagging, sorry. No, not lagging. I keep losing my words today. I mean, going wide. Sorry, not lag. Really good through this corner as well. Look at that. Look at how much we've caught them up now. We're actually so good. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, look at that. Up to 2nd place in that corner. We are so good on this track. Right, we're in 3rd. So we've got Mia, and Canet in the lead. So hopefully we can get them on the last lap, because I think it is going to be a win if we can catch these guys up. But if we can catch these up now, it's going to be a win. It's actually going to be a win if we can catch these up now, because we're starting to get the pace down now. So here we go. Oh, looks like the other guys have caught up slightly, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, let's see if we can catch them up. I think we're probably going to get them into that big corner, probably, because I do usually catch them up at this bit. So we're probably going to get them on the outside. Let's see if we will get them. Oh, that was close, but I've gone wide again, but it doesn't matter. I might get them on the flip-flop, actually. Hopefully we can stick the pace down. I think we're going to get them. I think we might get them on that corner. We might actually get them the same corner than what we got them guys on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh no. Wide. Come on. There we go. Oh, that was lucky. I literally went on the grass there. I know I didn't mean to do that, but I literally thought myself went on the grass. But we've got the lead now, and we've only got a few more corners left to go, so hopefully we can get a little bit of a gap, and then it's going to be another win on our tails, because we win in Aragon and Phillip Island. We only got a second place in Motegl, but it doesn't matter, because it's going to be good points for the championship anyway. So it's going to be really good for that. But it looks like it is going to be a win. So let's go and across the line now. Oh, I didn't mean to slow down, but there we go. Managed to win at Phillip Island. And there we go then. And there we are. Let's see what that's done to the championship now. 39 points in the lead now. 329 points. And there's only 2 more rounds left to go. This is going to be a really good victory for me anyway. And there we go, guys. I've managed to win my second race in the episode. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Managerial Career. There's going to be a link in the description to episode number 9 of the series once that is online. Also, the MotoGP 17 playlist is always going to be there down below. If you've not seen them all yet, guys, please check them all out. Just go and check out the Managerial Career episodes if you've not checked them all out yet, because they are really, really good. And if you want to go and check out the first Rider Career episode, it's in the playlist down below. If you've not seen it yet, if you want to go and check out the first Rider Career, yeah, because I will be doing the second episode of that next Wednesday, so make sure you stick to that. And then Managerial Career will be online next Thursday, and I'll be carrying on with the last 2 races of Moto 3, and then I'll be moving on to Moto 2. So yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. So I want to let you guys know for next week that next Wednesday we'll be on Rider Career for episode 2, and then next Thursday on episode 9 we'll be carrying on with Managerial Career on that episode. So in the next episode on Managerial Career, we'll be doing the final 2 races, which is Sepang and Valencia, and an episode after that will be Depolton to Moto 2, where we're going to be getting a brand new bike. So yeah, hopefully Sepang is going pretty well, because Sepang's not one of my favourite circuits, so hopefully that should go pretty good. But at least we've got a win in Aragon as well, my dreaded circuit. But yeah, I might call the episode Jack versus Aragon. But yeah, I'll let you guys know. So next Wednesday will be the second episode of Rider Career, and then episode 9 next Thursday we'll be back to Managerial Career, and we'll be on the next round, which will be Sepang. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode though. The playlist is going to be down below as well, so MotoGP 17 if you want to go and watch more from that way. So thank you for watching this episode of the next round of Managerial Career, and I will see you all later. Bye!